Your partner is currently experiencing a profound sense of remorse regarding the state of your relationship. They are overwhelmed by the weight of their own actions and the realization that they may have irreparably damaged something truly meaningful. In hindsight, they now see your relationship as a missed opportunity, one that had the potential to become something beautiful, rare, and deeply fulfilling. There's a specific part of their past behavior that continues to haunt them, something they wish they could erase or undo. This particular regret, perhaps something they said or did, has become a symbol of the emotional weight they carry, a constant reminder of what they lost and how they contributed to the breakdown between you. Their regret isn't shallow or fleeting, it runs deep and is rooted in an intense anger directed at themselves. Over the past several months, they operated under the belief that your relationship wasn't important or worth prioritizing. They failed to recognize your value, your effort, and your presence. In their desire to preserve pride or avoid vulnerability, they downplayed your connection. Now, with painful clarity, they realize what they lost, and they regret not giving you the importance you deserved. It dawned on them, far too late, that they took for granted someone who truly cared for them. They acknowledge that they sabotaged a good thing in many subtle and not so subtle ways. Whether it was emotional withdrawal, inconsistency, dismissive behavior, or even getting involved with other people or distractions to stroke their own ego, every choice now feels like a nail in the coffin of something that could have been amazing. They fear that they've gone too far, that the damage they caused is beyond repair. More than anything, they're heartbroken over the fact that they made you feel like an option rather than a priority. All of it, driven by pride, insecurity, and fear, led to the breaking of your heart. Your partner now sees how toxic their behavior was. They remember times when they shifted blame onto you for problems that weren't yours to carry. But the truth is, it was their internal struggles, especially their inability to manage their own insecurities, that spilled over into the relationship. Rather than confront their own emotional wounds, they projected them onto you. And now, looking back, they feel shame and deep sorrow for putting you through that. Oddly enough, despite the hurt and distance, they have never fully severed the tie between you. For reasons even they may not fully understand, they keep finding their way back into your life. It's as if some invisible thread continues to tug at them, refusing to let the connection dissolve completely. Recently, they've had a moment of profound realization, a shift in how they see you. They've noticed that you're no longer the same person who once pursued them with open arms and hopeful eyes. You've evolved. You've become someone stronger, more grounded, more self-assured. There's a glow about you now, a calm strength that suggests you've been working on yourself. Whether you're focusing on advancing your career, preparing for exams, or simply building a more peaceful and fulfilling life, they can see that your attention has turned inward. You are healing, growing, and becoming more aligned with your goals. Though you may still have feelings for them, and perhaps even wish things could have gone differently, you're no longer in the same emotional place. You're not waiting for them like you once were. This transformation has stirred something in them. It's made them reflect deeply on what they lost and what they failed to nurture. Soon, the truth is going to come out. At first, it may emerge through whispers, rumors, gossip, or offhand comments from mutual friends. But eventually, it will be undeniable, your partner has never stopped caring. In fact, they've been in love with you all along. No matter how far they tried to run, how many distractions they chased, or how many times they told themselves it was over, their heart never truly let you go. The intensity of their feelings has only grown stronger with time and distance. They've come to recognize the need to build a solid foundation with you, something rooted in honesty, emotional maturity, and genuine effort. They're making conscious efforts to pull away from the toxic people and habits that once got in the way of your connection. And although they haven't reached out just yet, there have been signs. Subtle cues, social media posts, familiar songs, mutual friends, all suggesting that they're still thinking about you. Their silence isn't indifference, it's hesitation. They're gathering the courage to reach out, to confess, to finally speak the truth they've buried for too long. And as their patience wears thin, the moment is fast approaching when they will send that message or make that call. They'll express everything they've held back, the regret, the love, the desire to rebuild. Whether or not you'll be ready to receive them is something only you can decide, but know this, they are not the same person they once were. Just as you've grown, so have they. And they are finally beginning to understand the depth of what they lost, and what they still hope to reclaim. How do I even begin to convey the depth of my feelings for you? Words feel so inadequate when trying to capture the vast ocean of emotions that have flooded my heart ever since we stopped talking. There's an overwhelming abundance of thoughts, memories, and emotions I've been holding in, all tangled together, longing to be shared with you. I've spent countless nights thinking about us, our conversations, our laughter, your smile, the way you made me feel safe and seen. And ever since our communication ceased, I've tried over and over again to convince myself that I could live with your silence. I told myself that I could move on, that time would dull the ache, that maybe I'd forget. But none of that has proven true. The truth is, I've never felt more lost or disoriented than I do now. In the stillness of our silence, I've come to understand something profound. You are everything I could have ever hoped for in another human being. You brought me peace in ways I didn't even know I needed. Your presence calmed the storms within me, and without even trying, you tamed parts of me I didn't know existed. You made me feel whole, truly whole, for the first time in my life. And now that you're gone, there's an emptiness in me that nothing else has been able to fill. I keep going back to the moments we shared, playing them over in my mind like old, cherished songs. I remember the way you looked at me, the softness in your voice when you spoke to me, and the comfort I felt simply being near you. I wish I could turn back time, wish I could be the one for you, just like you've always been the one for me. And though I know I've made mistakes, many of them, I hope you can find it in your heart not to hate me for them. I know I messed up badly, and I take full responsibility for the pain I caused you. But please believe me when I say that I never stopped caring. I never stopped loving you. Even now, I find myself speaking about you to my new friends, albeit indirectly. I ask them for advice, trying to find a way to win you back, to make things right. The idea of fighting for you, of proving myself to you, fills me with hope, but it also brings me face to face with the guilt and regret that I carry. I hate the way I treated you. I hate the version of myself that you had to experience. You were the only person who truly saw me, who loved me for who I really am. And that terrified me. I wasn't ready for something so real, so deep. I thought that by running from our connection, I could protect us both from getting hurt. But all I did was cause pain, for you and for myself. You deserve the world, and the thought of someone else giving you the love and care that I failed to give, it breaks my heart in ways I can't even fully express. I keep wondering, would you ever consider giving me another chance? I often start typing messages to you, pouring my heart out onto the screen, but I always end up deleting them out of fear. Fear that you'll reject me, fear that I've lost you forever. And yet, every time my phone buzzes, a small part of me hopes it's you. I know deep down that it won't be, that you've probably moved on. But still, that hope lingers. Meeting new people hasn't changed anything for me. No one compares to you. No one makes me feel the way you do. Your unconditional love, your light, your spirit, they're irreplaceable. There's nobody like you. Just the memory of your smile is enough to make my heart ache with longing. And it hurts so deeply to know that I might have ruined the only thing that ever truly mattered to me. Please believe me when I say I'm sorry. I ruined everything, and I know that. But I also know that I'm willing to do everything in my power to make it right. During this painful separation, I've written countless letters to you, letters I've never sent, but hope to give you someday. They won't fix what's broken, but they might help you understand why I distanced myself, why I acted the way I did. I've changed. I've grown. And most of all, I've come to understand just how much you mean to me. All I want now is a chance to reach out and take your hand again. I want to show you the version of me that's been shaped by the pain of losing you, the version of me that has finally realized what love truly means. My love for you fills every corner of my heart. It's so overwhelming that it keeps me awake at night, restless and haunted by everything I wish I'd said and done differently. But despite all that, there's one thing I now know without a doubt: you are the one for me. And I will return to you soon. Not just with words, but with action, with honesty, and with the unwavering determination to rebuild what we once had. If you'll let me.